Why would God cause all this animal suffering? Millions of years of animals just being killed and dying. No moral reasons, no reasons associated with salvation. And then hundreds of thousands of years of humans going through the same process, or humanoids. For what purpose? What it looks like is that God delights in needless animal suffering and needless humanoid suffering. All right, I'm going to try to answer this question that was posed to me, acknowledging that I don't know everything. This is just the best that I can figure out from what I've experienced and what I've researched and what I've thought about. Religions or theology attempts to answer questions about what God did and why God did it. But it doesn't often say how God did it or give us many specifics about the process. Theology tells us why creation occurred. It tells us that it did occur, but it's actually science that seems to perhaps offer some explanations about how it occurred. Theologists don't have an answer to this. Did God snap his fingers? Did he wave a magic wand and suddenly all of creation existed? Some fields of science indicate another answer, that the process of creation occurred over perhaps billions of years and actually involved a lot of death and a lot of birth. Now, what we certainly don't know is this the way that God must create life in this atomic universe? We don't know that answer. But perhaps it is fair to assume that this is the best way that it can be done, since this appears to be the way that God did it. A surgeon performing a life-saving surgery on someone who needs a heart transplant might appear very barbaric to someone living a few thousand years ago, maybe even a few hundred years ago, someone who's ignorant about the latest science. Similarly, the process by which God undergoes creation might appear very barbaric to us if we don't understand the purpose and intent of the surgery, which God is doing. So what may appear to be needless animal suffering is what I would argue perhaps is necessary to creation and is a process of death and birth. The scriptures say something to the effect of, "Your ways are not my ways, and your thoughts are not my thoughts. Even as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts."